It is with great pleasure to welcome you back here in the Off-Grid Garage. Very exciting. I have received a parcel today. Well, actually, I have received two parcels. There's another one. But I've received this little one. And guess what's in there? You won't believe what is in this box. There are two things in there, which I have ordered last week, Tuesday. So this took only 5 days to arrive here. 5 days. That's crazy, right? You will never guess what's in there. I have always said I will never order one. Here it is. That is an active balancer, 5 amps. And I have also an active balancer for a smaller battery. This for 3 to 4S flying capacitors. Oh yeah, that flies. Well, and by pure chance, I've got a 12-volt battery here. A 4S battery with all the cables already connected. Okay, so here's what I thought we are going to do. I have selected 4 random batteries here out of my new 16 ones. Some of them have been charged and tested. Some of them are straight out of the box. Some of them are empty. So we will see what the balancer actually does to this 4S configuration system. I will also connect the cell monitor 8 here to show us the voltages of each individual cell, so we can actually see if the balancing is working or not. Okay, let's see what the first cell has. 3.14 only. Oh, this is almost empty. 3.32, 319, empty. 3.32, yeah, okay, so we've got 2 battery cells here, which I haven't tested, obviously, and these ones are almost empty. So that'll be an interesting test for this small balancer. Look how tiny it is. Look how small it is. Okay, so how this all works is now, you need to have a look at the configuration on their website here. They've got everything here, 4S, 3S, 6S, 7S. They've got all the S's here. Everything is on their website. So, and then you just follow the 4S configuration here with 5 cables. With these 5 cables. And you also have written it on the board here. B minus, B1 plus, B2 plus, up to B4 plus. Well, and then you have a look at your connection here, how it fits into your little plug. And you can see the B minus is the black cable, and this goes to the most negative port of your battery. So the black wire here goes to the most negative terminal on your battery. And then the next wire up is the green one. Green one is the positive of your first battery. So it goes to the opposite side here on the positive terminal of your first battery. And then yellow is the positive of the second battery. There it says it, B2 plus. First battery, second battery, positive. Then the third positive and the main positive. And this is pretty much all the cabling you need. This is all you need to do. So I've cleaned up the cables here a little bit, so it looks not that messy. And I've done the same here for the cell monitor. Starts with the most negative over here, then the first positive, second, third and fourth positive. So we can see what voltages we have. This one in first. And then we will select the battery type, which is lithium iron. And this gives us the overall voltage of the whole battery pack. So of the 12-volt battery. And then we can see up here it automatically has selected 1S, 2S, 3S, 4S. So it recognizes I've got only 4 cables connected and the other ones are not. This one can show up to 8 battery cells in series. And then with the cell button we can toggle through the individual cells. So cell number 1, which is this one here, 3.346, number 2, 3.2, 3.5, and number 4, 3.15. And here if we tap on this switch here, it shows us we've got a deviation of 191 millivolts between 3 and 4. number 3 and number 4. That's the highest voltage difference we have. I'm not sure, do I need to, how do I just plug it in and it works, or will there be a spark? There's a lot of capacitors on there. I'm a bit scared. I've got no fuses in between, nothing. Okay, I just plug it in. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, a little sparky thingy came up. Okay. Oh, there's a light. No, it doesn't get warm. No, it's all good. Okay, and this is the second most exciting moment after unboxing. We are measuring the current. Okay, so cell number 1, 3.32. This is a lower, this is a higher, this is a lower one here again. So I'm expecting the higher ones are getting discharged. Should see some positive current flowing from here. Ooh, almost 1 amp. Look at this. 1 amp, there we go. 1 amp coming from cell number 1 into the balancer and then goes into something else. Holy crap. That's a lot of current. And this is the second battery, which gets charged with 800 milliamps at the moment. Nice. And cell number 3 should be discharged. 1.3 amps. Holy moly. Look at this. 1.3 amps. It pulls from battery number 3, battery number 4, which gets charged with 1 amp almost. 890, we had just 890 milliamps. Oh, I did not expect that. I mean, the voltage difference is not that high, you know? But holy, there's a lot of current going through here. Into our max min. This has started with 190. I can't remember what it was before. I should write this down, hey? Okay, so we're starting with a delta of 193 millivolts with these cells at, what's the time? 6:30. I think I should probably put the date on there as well, because this may take a long time. I'm not sure, but I'm impressed. So far, I'm impressed. I wouldn't have expected these high balance currents with such low voltage differences only. It's nothing. It's only one light. I was hoping these are lights up here and they show the balancing activation, whatever situation. There's no heat, nothing. It's not even hand warm, nothing, 0. Yeah, well, and the other one, of course, is our 16S balancing board. That's the same one here. And it connects on both sides. There's one plug and there's one plug, and it comes with 2 cables here as well. Balance cables. These are actually nice silicon, super flexible silicon cables here. I like it. Just if you are wondering, these are not the Heltec ones. These are the Hangsaw. And I paid $20.48 for this 4S and $64.25 for the big one here, 60 bucks. No, $66.22 including shipping. It was, yes. So there are $4 shipping for this little parcel here. But it took only 4 or 5 days to come out. Less than a week. It's insane. You almost saw what's actually in the big box here. Whew, I don't want to show you that yet. That'll be the most exciting thing ever. The most super hyper exciting thing. I can't wait. I can't wait to unbox this one, really. And this one as well took only... When did I order this one? Ah, here it says it on the 22nd. And what do we have now? It was only 7 days as well. 7 days for this large parcel here. I thought this will take about 3 or 4 weeks to come in here. No, 7 days only. Well, guys, if you are interested in these balancers or something, I'll link them down below as always. Just in case you wanna... I don't want to install them. I just want to test them. But the testing is good so far. It's really good. I like it. Yeah, well, this one doesn't update automatically. We have to... Oh, 95, it's actually increasing. What's going on here? Well, that's not good. Okay, I would say we leave this here for an extended period of time and come back from time to time and see what our min-max is actually doing. 6:30. I guess I've got dinner now and do some other editing of a video, and then I'll be back here in the off-grid garage and we have a look what is going on with this balancer. Maybe it's not working. No, it is. It is. Look at this, 860 going into this battery here from another one. Yeah, 1 amp coming out of this battery and 1.3 amps coming out of this battery here, going into this one, and this one contributes as well to charge this one and this. It's now 10:30. I couldn't help myself going back in the garage and have a look at the amazing balancer. How amazing is it? Have a look at this. 950 milliamps coming from this battery number 3. $800 milliamps coming from battery number 1. That is 1.7 amps coming from battery number 1 and number 3 into the balancer. 0.6 going out. 670 mil going out into this battery. 480 milliamps are missing in this equation. 480 milliamps. That's how good the balancer is. Isn't that insane? That's half an amp. I'll leave this with you. Alright, it is now the next day. So the test is running for 20 hours around. And let's see what difference we have. Ooh, 112 millivolts only from 193 before. Wow, that is pretty good. Yeah, we are still discharging cell number 1 with 78 and discharging number 3 with 74. Charging here with 450 and charging here with 680. All right, it still doesn't match up. It still doesn't fit. But okay, well, I'm sure it will balance everything out over time now. So what I would like to do is I would like to put some variation in this whole situation now here. I would like to charge up one of the battery cells with our charger to a higher state of charge and higher voltage. And I want to see how much current this one actually can pull. So, well, the extreme would be one is at 3.65 volts and the other one is at 2.5 volts, you know, 100% to 0%. And then we put the balancer on, and we should see around 5 amps going from the highest to the lowest cell then. Okay, I've now set the big charger here to charge with 20 amps into this one cell number 1 here. And I want to see how much the charge current actually increases from this cell into the other ones. So let's fire this one up. Okay, so this is now charging with 20 amps. And we can see the voltage is rising. I can already see 1 amp, 106, 107. Okay, leave this running for a while and I'll check back in half an hour and see how this goes. So I've set 3.5 volts as the maximum for this cell here. So I have now recharged the first cell here to 3.422 volts, 3.5 it was. And I'm now going to discharge this cell here to 2.6, so really low. And then we will reconnect the balancer and see how much current actually goes from this cell into this cell here. That's an interesting test. So this is now the worst scenario. We've got one battery empty at 2.6 volts and the other one is almost full at 3.5 volts. Okay, we've got 3.5 volts on the first cell and 2.7 on the cell number 4. Okay, let's plug in this baby here. And the light turns on and we quickly measure the amps coming from cell number 1. 1.9 amps declining. 1.8. Ooh, 4 amps going into this one here. 4 amps. Because the voltage is so low. So all the other 3 cells are chipping in as well. Ooh, yeah, there's 4.7 coming from this one. So we actually see 5 amps going through this balancer. But not from our cell number 1, which is the highest. It's actually this one here. That's strange, right? We even see a little bit of current coming from cell number 2, which is low as well. 1.7 from here. But here, wow, 4.68 and 3 point something going on here only. That's a bit strange again, right? If they all 3 deliver power, but this one is not the same as the sum of all these 3. Hang on, I can actually measure all 3 of them together. And we've got 6.3 amps going into the balancer. And we have 3.9 coming out of it into this cell. Where the hell is the rest? Oh, it's now. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a bit hand warm. 21, 22, 21, 24, 27. I can measure 28. Somewhere here. Yeah, how does this work? Why is there 6 amps going in, but only 3 point something coming out? That is a bit dodgy. 3.77 coming out. And all these 3, they deliver current here. And 6 amps going in. So there's 2 amps missing. Is that normal? Well, I mean, the situation is still better than with the normal BMS, which just burns off the excess energy. This one transfers parts of the energy from one cell to another. But here, I just wonder how efficient are they actually? Well, we've got 578 millivolt deviation across these 4 cells now. And the balancer delivers close to 5 amps, so they actually can do it. Well, this is a situation which normally don't occur because you always do your balancing and then you connect your balancer afterwards, and it takes care of the little differences between the cells. But this is very extreme. I mean, this was a empty to a full battery in one pack. But still, it confirms they can do 5 amps. Nice. Can't believe it. As soon as I start filming, these little friends are coming. They are not that brave. The other thing I've seen here is, see this little soldering drop down there next to the plug. It says run on the top. I think if I unsolder this one, I have 2 little contacts down there which I can just connect with a switch. If I go ahead and go ahead and mount this 16S balancer here on my big battery, I'm sure there is, yeah, there's the run button as well. I can just turn on and turn off the balancer. So it doesn't run all the time. I can have certain maintenance periods, once a month or something, when the battery is fully charged. I turn on the balancer as well, or as per need, if I see one cell is out of balance, I turn on the balancer and get this corrected. Yep, here they are. Definitely two separate contacts. Okay, let's plug it back in and see if it still works. No, there's no light. Okay, then let's see. Yup, you can see the light here coming on when I close the contact. So this is definitely an on and off switch. Yeah, I like this idea. All right, guys, but now we have tested everything. We have even tested this one. So this is all fine and good. I could actually negotiate a discount code for these sort of balancers. It is all on my website. Link is down below. You just put the code in on AliExpress when you check out, and it gives you a couple of dollars discount. I don't know how much it will be. They just offered me that. I said I will do a video about these things here, but I paid, so this is not a sponsored video, nothing. I'm not endorsing anyone to use these balancers here. This is totally up to you. But if you do, use my link and you find the voucher code as well on my website then. They make them in all kind of configuration from 3S to 21S. And you can also cascade them. So if you have 2 4S balances, you can use them together on one 8S battery. Yes, you can put the balancers in series as well and balance the whole pack then. So this is possible as well. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your support here on the channel, of course, all the beer donations. Time has run out for the beer donations. We will pick the winner very soon, so stay tuned for that. First prize is a fridge full of beer. And until then, you stay charged and safe, and we shall see us again in one of the next videos tomorrow morning, as always, so you don't miss anything what is going on here in the Off-Grid Garage. Okay guys, thanks for watching again. See you then. Bye bye.